Hello, welcome to Mojo with Maggie. I want to say I hope you're having a great week, and if you're not, I hope you're smiling. I hope you're saying good things to yourself. You just keep on keeping on and get through this week. I have to tell you, I want to give a shout out to some cities that have really been watching my website and my videos. And I want to say I really, really appreciate it. And I hope you'll continue to watch, come back frequently because I'm going to be updating regularly my information, my videos. Going to be having some more fun videos coming up. They're in the making right now. And some cities that have been watching me: Ashburn, Virginia; Austin, Texas; in Maryland, we have Northeast, Elkton, Chesapeake City, Havre de Grace; Baltimore, Parkville; Delaware, we have Newark and Wilmington; PA, York, Upper Darby, Kirkwood; New Jersey, we have Barrington, Jersey City, Franklinville; Tennessee, we have Clarksville, Nashville, Smyrna, Sevierville; we have Seattle, Washington; Brooklyn, New York; Lincoln, Nebraska. I want to say thank you. Thank you for trolling my website. Not calling you trolls. I'm into nostalgia. I loved the little trolls when I was young. And I want to say thank you for visiting my website, believing in my website, and I hope you will share it so that my motivation or my fun, smiles, whatever I give to you will help you, someone else, and just keep enjoying what you see. And I hope you'll give me some insight on what you want to see. I want to help you. Let me help you. Send me a message at maggiebrummets@gmail.com. Yes, it has an end on the, an S on the end. There's another Maggie Brummett out there. Oh, you're in trouble if there's another Maggie Brummett out there because we're a mess. But anyway, I want to welcome you, and I'm glad you came back again this week. What I want to talk about is self-image. Today, I want to talk about self-image. We are all very, very hard on ourselves, and I've had a pretty rough week so far. I know it's only midweek, but my lupus, if you've been following me, you know I have lupus, and my lupus has been flaring pretty heavy this week. I have telltale signs on my lips, so I put some of this wonderful red lipstick that I normally don't wear. I had bought this lipstick for a play I was in December. I was in a Christmas play. Excuse me. And in that play, I was the lead character who was just stuck on everything but the right things, wanting to please everyone with her self-image, put on this bright lipstick, turn away anyone that didn't fit in that image, and just judge people. So that play was really good. It ended with a good teaching for that person. So today I want to talk to you about self-image. It's not about this lipstick. It's not about my hair. Sure, it's good to look good. It's good to look nice and want to look nice. But life is very hard on all of us: men, women, children, teens, babies, whether you're transgender, lesbian, gay, whatever category you are in, whatever you categorize. I don't want to say categorize. That's not the right word. Whoever you are, okay. We put ourselves into categories that cause our self-image to just, for ourselves, our self-image, we never really find out who we are if we're following a self-image that everybody wants to categorize us in. For instance, for this website, I had to put a category, and there was no real category that fit everything I had for this website, so I had to choose some subcategory, but I did. And there's lots of things that can make or break or change your self-image about yourself. I went through a lot of that growing up and getting into where I am now. I'm in a great place right now, and I want to help you get there. We gain weight, we get wrinkles, we get freckles, we get age spots, we things happen to us. We lose hair, our hair changes, we go gray. But what is all of that? Yes, it is who we are. It's our self-image. We can change it if we want to. If we don't want gray hair, I'll be honest, I don't want gray hair to show right now, the age I am. So I dye my hair. That's what I want to promote, my self-image. I'm not saying be fake, be what you don't want to be. We all change things to make ourselves feel better. It's when you change things to make everyone else feel better, is when you're affecting your self-image, your own self. Um, sure, lupus has made me gain weight, and it's the medicines I'm on or have been on. They put some weight on me. Do I want to change that? Yes, I do. Did it come on overnight? No, it didn't. Is it going to go off overnight? No, it's not. I'm going to have to take my time, eat well, do the things I need to do to lose that weight, but it's going to take time. Am I going to fall off the boat? Yes, most likely. Yes, I will. I'll have good days. I'll have bad days with it. I'll have days where I'm tempted with potato chips, cookies, the things that I really love. I'm going to be tempted with those. Is there days when I'm going to do that? Yes, but it's just like shampoo. You wash it, you rinse, you may have to repeat, meaning you may have to say, okay, today I wasn't the greatest. Tomorrow I'm going to do better. And just strive each day to do better. If you fall, get back up. Keep on going. Keep on keeping on. Go for what you want to do to make yourself feel better without hurting anyone, of course. So we categorize ourselves. We want to look good for everyone else. Look good for yourself. Who do you want to be? What do you want to be when you see in the mirror? What is beauty? What is pretty? What do they look like? What does 25 look like? What does 44 look like? What does 50 look like? What does 100 look like? To you, what does it look like? Sure, you're going to look in the mirror if you're judging yourself and you're not feeling confident inside with yourself and accepting who you are, where you are in your life. You're going to look in the mirror and say, oh, I look so terrible. I need to change things. I need to lift this. If you feel like you need to lift it and you want to lift it, I'm not telling you not to lift it. I'm not telling you not to dye your hair. I'm not telling you not to wear makeup. And if you're a model, rock it. Okay, but just love whoever you are inside. That's your main self-image. That's what's going to promote outside, whether you're a 10 or a 1 in somebody's eyes. If you're a 10 and you have a bad attitude about yourself, it's not going to happen. You have to accept who you are inside to promote what you want outside. Now, I want to say something that changed my look of myself a long time ago. I told my nephew I'd pick him up. Excuse me, I'm sorry, my voice is a little weird because of this week with my flare up. I told him I'd pick him up. I didn't want to be late, so I threw my hair up, threw some clothes on, went and picked him up. Excuse me. And decided I was going to come back to the house to fix my hair. I don't even remember. We were either going to a movie or we were going to the mall somewhere. I was taking him somewhere. But that doesn't matter. What matters is when I pulled in that driveway, before when I went to get out of that car, he says, Aunt Maggie, says, why are we here? I said, oh, I want to fix my hair and I want to change. I want to look good. Oh my God. He goes, you don't need to do any of that. You look good just the way you are. Wow. Out of the mouth of babes, Here is this young man telling his Aunt Maggie, he wasn't even a teenager yet, you look good just the way you are. Why couldn't I see that in the mirror? Why couldn't I see that in the picture frame? Why couldn't I see that I look fine? Because I wanted to pick on my self-image of who I was. I wanted to look good for everybody else. Now, I'm not saying you shouldn't try to look good. You should try to be your best every day. Whatever your best is to you, be your best. Go out. Have fun. Do what you can. If you rock it, whatever it is, but make sure you're rocking it in here before you load it up to the world, because otherwise you're not promoting who you really are. Be yourself. I want you to learn how to just be you. Be happy. You're going to be happier if you are yourself. You can't please everyone. Not everyone's going to like your look. We all are different, and that's great. It's great that we all look different. We all have different things about us, different features. Because what would the world be like if we were all the same? And if everyone liked a certain type of person, then a lot of people would be left out. There's different tastes, there's different flavors. There's so much out there. But you have to enjoy yourself. You really do. You have to see your reflection from within. And let me tell you, when I was a teenager, I went through a tough time with, well, actually, before a teenager, I had a family member who would tell me I could eat cabbage through a picket fence. How would you feel if someone told you you could eat cabbage through a picket fence? Because I had buck teeth. That's a family trait. I can't get away from it. And let me tell you, that affected me inside. I let that affect me inside. So in school, I had one of the star of the football team people would go around calling me names for my teeth. And I was very upset about that. And other people would follow. They followed him and they would call me those names and just giggle. You know, I would get so upset about that. I would look in the mirror. All I would see was that name. I'll be honest with you. He called me Bucky. Okay. Today I laugh about it. Bucky. Really? So that was clever. So anyway, I would look in the mirror and all I would see was Bucky. I felt like the words Bucky were across my forehead. And then I was never going to be nothing but Bucky. My teeth stood out to here. Yes, my teeth did stick out quite a bit. But let me tell you, I even got braces. I worked 2 jobs as a teenager to pay for my own braces. And as an adult, if I didn't wear those retainers for the rest of my life, they would move. So they moved some, but I'm fine with it. But let me tell you, as a teenager, I had to go up to him and make him stop this. I had to confront him. I had to confront the thing, which was a person. I had to confront the person to make them stop making me feel that way, or stop making that happen, which allowed to affect me on the inside. So I did one day in the middle of the hall, in front of everybody, confronted this person. Am I happy about how I confronted this person? No, I wasn't happy at all. Now that I look back at it, but it stopped all of the talk, all of the chatter, all of the name calling. I was Maggie. I was me to those people again. They didn't look at my teeth and see the Bucky that they saw before. So, but I still wasn't convinced that Bucky wasn't in this mirror or in this picture frame. I was still Bucky. Even after braces, I felt like that haunted me. That cabbage through a picket fence haunted me. It took me a long time to stop that, to stop picking on myself because of that. Because these are my teeth. I love these teeth. I had a boss one time who went to a dentist and had the overlay teeth put on to look bigger than his teeth, to look like my teeth. And I thought, wow. You know, he walked up to me after he got it done. He says, notice anything different? And then he smiled at me, and I was just, because he had teeth you couldn't see under his lips. And then to go from that to this wonderful, nice front teeth here. I think I gave him a look like this, but of course I said, you look nice. Do I want to hurt his feelings? No. Now, maybe his wife or someone might tell him how they feel, but if he was confident and he felt good with that, I didn't want to change that. I don't ever want to make someone feel bad about themselves. Now, am I going to be dishonest if somebody's going out and they have toilet paper hanging out their backside or something like that? No, I'm going to chase them down and say, hey, change that a little bit. But I don't want to pick on people for their wrinkles, for their freckles, for what muscles they do or they don't have. Accept people for who they are. We're too picky in this society. A lot of people online, they promote the wrong image of themselves. Now me, I have a pose I like to pose. Sure, I like to do that because I feel good about myself when I do that. But I shouldn't let that control everything with me. Um, but I do. I love who I am inside. I love being funny. I love making people laugh. So accept yourselves. Accept yourself. Just be you. If you want to change, that's great. If you don't want to change and you love yourself, that's great too. As long as you're not hurting anybody, you're doing great. Don't go out there to hurt people. Go out there to love people. Excuse me. Now, I know there's some evil people. So make your own judgment there. But I'm saying, you see the girl with the blue hair? You don't know what's going on with her. Um, you don't know the depths of her soul. Maybe she really likes that blue hair. Maybe she's needs attention for that blue hair. Say something nice. Say something nice. You never know if those words are going to be the words that are going to help that person along and affect them in the long run. And if you don't have anything nice to say, just don't say it. Don't judge. I'm asking you. Change is only going to happen if we change each person one at a time. And I'm hoping that you like your self-image, because I like your self-image. I like you just the way you are. So that being said, I want to get our Mojo on. And with that, I want to talk to you. When I was younger, when I was little, my dad, if I was sick and my dad had to get me medicine or anything at the pharmacy, he would take me to an Eckerd. It was called an Eckerd of where I'm from. And he'd let me pick out these Sather's candies. They came in this bag, cellophane kind of bag. And I think most of the time, 99.9% of the time, as long as they were there, I would pick a bag of pixie sticks. Yes, pixie sticks. Granted, I would be too sick to eat them, but once I was better, I would eat them. I love nostalgia. This makes me think of my father. It makes me think of the good things. That was a good self-image I had back then when my father would make me feel good. Now, my dad didn't have 2 nickels to rub together most of the time, and he probably, that 25 cents, back then it was 25 cents, not 25 cents now. He probably didn't have that to buy this for me, but he did. He didn't want me to feel bad about being sick. And that, in a sense, was promoting me to have a good self-image. I shouldn't feel bad about myself. So, and wow, look at this. You only get a third of the bag, and the pixie sticks are only a third what they used to be, each stick. So do something that's going to make you think, wow, that's self-acceptance. Really, that was self-acceptance. My father was teaching me back then. No. Did he want me to be sick? Did he want me to think I need to be sick all the time? No. But he wanted to say, things are going to get better. This is something to look forward to. So I just want to tell you, enjoy life. Enjoy who you are. Embrace yourself. You want to rock your image? Rock your image. You want to be beautiful? Be beautiful. Don't judge others by your beauty or by their beauty. You're never going to fit in if you judge your image by someone else's. By those models on TV. They're great. But most of us are not models on TV. We are ourselves. So be yourself. I want you to just be you. And I want to enjoy every day. Now, next week, I want you to come back. I'm hoping to have a sister grandma here because I'm going to do some short snippets on my site of these sister grandmas who one-up each other. And it's going to be great. Aileen is the one I'm trying to get here next week to talk to you. Give you a little snippet of what she's going to be like. And I hope you'll come back and visit and watch my website for videos. My website's updated regularly. I put some resources on there last night and we'll put some more on tonight. Contact me, send me an email, contact me through my website. Let me know what you need some motivation for, what's bothering you, what's getting you down. Let me tailor some motivation for you. And pretty soon my book's coming out. I'll let you know as soon as it hits the shelves and order forms. And I just want to say, I want you to keep on keeping on and just be you, my friends. Thank you for watching, and until next week, bye bye.